Here's my first solo hammock camping trip. I'm gonna go right there where those base of those trees, and I gotta walk this trail. It's not very far. I gotta loop around there and then across that bridge over there, and then down that trail into those trees over there. I just saw another hiker out here, and they said that there was a bear about a mile down the trail. So hopefully it's going the other way and not towards my face. Well, I'm almost to that area. I've walked back up off the trail to this little plateau. There's sagebrush taller than me, so I'm guessing they're probably about 3-4 feet tall. Either way, it sucks. I can't see anything. I can't see what's ahead of me. I know I'm going in one direction. Hopefully, I don't come around a bush and see a cougar. Hungry cougar. There's a house up there, but I don't care. Found a good spot between this tree and that tree. Hopefully the hammock is long enough and the webbing that I got would be long enough. If it's not, then there's a bunch of other trees up there too I can experiment with. I got a little bit of time. That's my biggest concern, is getting this hammock set up in the tarp. Finding wood should be pretty easy. It's all over the place. Okay, let's get started. Well, I got the hammock set up. I tell you right now, it was not easy. My first time, so I bet you it took over a half hour. It seems like it wants to twist to one side, so I always feel like I'm going to fall out either one way or the other. Once I get in, the hammock comes down, and then this stays up like a little bug net, which I don't need bug net, but I don't want to risk laying on top of it and ripping it, so hopefully I can get the twist out of it before it's time to go to bed. I got a down sleeping bag in there, and then I got this little emergency blanket, Mylar blanket down in there too, to kind of help keep me warmer. Put a fire down there by the rock. Warm up and make some food. Okay, still light out. I'm surprised. That's good. Okay. It's about 7 o'clock right now, and wood's almost gone. I got a little bit there. I might gathered some more, but I think that I'll just burn when I got here real slow. I'm gonna keep a small fire just because there's a house over there, and I don't want border patrol to come get me thinking I'm a border crosser. Okay, well, that's nothing new or exciting. Still the same. I'm still procrastinating going to bed because I'm freaking out. But it's all part of the game, I guess. I haven't seen any glowing eyes or anything, but what's that? Okay, it's a leaf. Whew. Well, it's 7:30 in the morning. I tell you right now, that was probably the second worst night I've ever had. In the bush. It got really cold, and I obviously wasn't prepared enough for that. I was sleeping every 2 hours or so. Every hour and a half I was waking up, getting resituated, getting comfortable. I had to get out at about 1:30 and make a fire, get warm, fix the hammock 'cause it was all twisted up, and I must have it offset because I kept sliding down to the bottom. Oh man, it was terrible. Now it's time to make a fire and go home. I'm cold. Yeah, I gotta make some improvements. Okay. Thanks for coming along with me on my near-death experience. Can't wait till next year. Okay. One last shot of you. The golf course over there, by the way. Okay, we're heading back. About 8:30 in the morning. I think I've had enough. A couple of thoughts on tonight's trip, last night's trip. First mistake I made was I should have brought a pad of some sort. I had that thick mylar blanket for a base layer in the hammock, but it wasn't enough. Second mistake is make sure the hammock is straight, you know, not twisted and level. I got up about midnight and had to make a fire because I was cold. Re-straighten the bed out and try it again. It was a lot better the second time. I actually slept a little more. I was sleeping like an hour and a half at a time, an hour at a time. So yeah. And next time I'll come out, it won't be in the middle of February. It'll probably be like summer or closer to spring. But other than that, it was a pretty good trip. It was fun. Had a good fire. Now I'm gonna go home and eat, go to sleep. So yep. You can see how there's no frost up there. That's the cool part. See where I was. There's no frost. But down here, I don't think it's ever gets hit by sunlight. I think the sun goes right up on the other side of the mountain and then down. But I got a ways to go. About a half hour. Alright, well, thanks for joining me on the solo hammock trip. And we'll do it again one of these days. Okay. Bye.